Caleb Love, 3 of the top 4 scorers. Obviously, the Tar Heels lose Brady Manick, who was a very big contributor in March last year. Also, just love Hubert Davis and what he did with this UNC program last year, the former Tar Heel player himself. I think the Tar Heels get it done this year.
I'm going with Kentucky. I already talked about Oscar Tshiebwe. They're at plus 1,000 on that odds list. They are the best team in the country when Oscar Tshiebwe is healthy. They added freshman Kason Wallace, who can shoot, pass, and defend, and Antonio Reeves, who can shoot the lights out. Experience matched with talent. They'll win it. We have to take a quick break, but when we come back, Joey will be joined by Ben Diamond. Don't go anywhere. You are watching Stick to Sports on WTOP-10.
Hey guys, it's me, Isabella Gomez, filling in for Smokey Bear because he's got more to say than just...
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Like, if you're outside enjoying a barbecue, don't let a hamburger distract you from fire safety. Make sure you aren't dumping your hot coals or ashes onto the ground because that could start a wildfire. So take wildfire prevention seriously and let's save the world one day at a time. Juntos con Smokey Bear, podemos hacerlo. Go to smokeybear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
It's time for the fast break. Joining me now, Ben Diamond, one of our producers. Ben, what do you got for me?
Thanks, Joey. A week after firing head coach Steve Nash, the Brooklyn Nets decided on head coach that they're going to go ride with for the rest of the season. Jacques Vaughn, who was named the interim head coach in the wake of Nash's firing last week, has been officially named the head coach of the Nets. Ime Udoka, former Boston Celtics head coach, had been a name that was thrown around for the job. But amid the recent Kyrie Irving controversy and the Udoka controversy would not have been a good fit for the Nets. What do you think of this, Joey?
Ben, I think the Nets made a phenomenal move bringing in keeping Jacques Vaughn and promoting him to the assistant coaching spot. I think anytime you have an in-house hire, not only makes the players more comfortable, makes the organization more comfortable. You're promoting people within your organization, which I think is, of course, always a good thing. He's been there since 2016. At the end of the day, if it wasn't going to be him, the names that was swirling, like you said, was Ime Udoka. With the Kyrie situation, you just don't need that, plain and simple. And I don't know the entire situation with Udoka. Who knows if we'll ever find out. But regardless, Vaughn, a phenomenal hire and promotion for the Nets.
Yeah, I agree. I think just having Vaughn, who already knows the system the Nets are running, as you said, being with the team for a long time now, for over 6 years, 5 years. But also, I feel like a level head, just a new level head to lead this team where it needs to go. They've started to turn it around. They beat the Knicks just a little bit ago, but yeah, I think this Vaughn hiring is good for the Nets going forward. After trading away their franchise quarterback in Russell Wilson during the offseason, many fans thought the Seattle Seahawks were going to be in for the hunt for a top 5 pick in the 2023 NFL Draft. However, it seems the team has other plans, as through 9 weeks, the Seahawks sit at 6-3 and sit atop the NFC West. Led by cornerback Geno Smith, the Seahawks have flipped the division upside down. Joey, do you think the Seahawks will end the season with the division lead, or are we waiting for a slip-up?
I'm waiting for a slip-up. I think Geno Smith has been phenomenal this year for the Seahawks, but with how deep that division is, you have the 49ers, the Rams are there. I don't know if they'll turn it around. The Cardinals getting D-Hop back as well, but I personally think the 49ers are going to catch them, especially with the addition of Christian McCaffrey. But you still, at the halfway mark, need to give props to Geno Smith. Unbelievable season.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, Geno Smith, 15 touchdowns and 4 interceptions so far this season, 2,200 passing yards, and a 73.1% completion percentage. Very good for a guy that was seen as a backup quarterback by many, who has really stepped into this role. And Kenneth Walker has been, the rookie, has really stepped in for Rashad Penny. And I think that it's really been huge for the Seahawks this season. Moving over to the MLB. Now that the World Series has ended, all eyes look forward to an MLB offseason that has a chance to make major shakeups to the league. A deep free agent shortstop class, headlined by Trey Turner, Dansby Swanson, and others, is one headline fans are going to keep a close eye on as the offseason rolls along. And as many people know, Yankee fans are going to be keeping a close eye on the Aaron Judge sweepstakes as they hope he returns to the Pinstripes in 2023. Joey, who are some other free agents that you think people should keep an eye on?
Ben, while the shortstop pool is deep, you see it there, Aaron Judge, Jacob deGrom, the 2 New York guys that a lot of eyes will be on. Trey Turner, Carlos Correa, the shortstops. Justin Verlander headlines a pitching class that I think is really the main headline outside of the top 2 in Judge and deGrom. You have deGrom, Verlander, Rodon, who was a Cy Young finalist just a couple years ago, Kershaw as well. You have the first baseman class of Josh Bell, Jose Abreu, and Anthony Rizzo, who are 3 of the top first basemen in the game as well. I'm personally looking at arms and first basemen, maybe even more so than shortstops.
Yeah, I think I agree that pitching, I think, especially after what the Astros did with their pitching during the World Series, pitching is definitely going to be something that's looked at more heavily by teams. I think Dansby Swanson is a name for shortstops at least. But yeah, Kershaw is also a name to keep a look at, whether he stays with the Dodgers or not this coming season.
We'll take a quick break here on Stick to Sports. Thanks again to Ben for the fast break. When we come back, Zach, Ben, and I will head into extra innings. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Stick to Sports on WTOP-10.
Put the keys down, Kevin.
But I'm gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
I guess I have really been looking for love in this dating app. Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
I think you could build a house here with how many bricks are being laid in this game.
That is a rapid nosedive, and it is at the point of no return, guys.
Welcome back to Stick to Sports. It is time for extra innings. Let's take a look at the standings so far this season. Joey currently in the lead, and I wouldn't say handily, but he's in the lead right now. He needs a over 500 day to cement that.
I mean, my picks have just been unbelievable. Ben, you're within striking distance. Zach, we gave you the 2 and 3 last week for you had the Celtics you had the Celtics beating the Cavs
without
Darius Garland.
Darius Garland, and of course Darius Garland played.
So you're 2.5 out. Ben's 1.5 out. Loser gets the punishment on the finale.
That is true.
December 6th.
Finale, December 6th. But we have more. We have 6 more to go through. Nuggets at Celtics. Joey, who you got?
Give me the Nuggets. I've been all in on Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray. This Denver squad, they score. They got 2 of the best guys in the league.
Celtics at home. Tatum's going to go off in this one.
I'm going with the Nuggets. Peanut butter and jelly. Come on. Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic. Let's go with the Nuggets.
Easy.
All right. There's one comeback game.
T-Wolves at Grizzlies. If I had to choose, I'm going with the Grizzlies. The T-Wolves have been supremely mid. The T-Wolves have been supremely mid, so the Grizzlies, I think, take this one pretty easily. Joey?
Benny D, I'm with you. The Grizzlies, John Morant, and the boys get it done Friday night.
We all agree. Sorry. Yeah. Grizzlies. T-Wolves are struggling right now. Grizzlies all the way.
I'm wondering if the strategy is going to start coming into play with you don't want to be
bouncing
in last.
around. We got to figure out something.
Now, we're going to move over to some UFC. We got Chandler versus Poirier. Poirier's -200 favorite. Zach, you're the UFC guy. Who you got?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know you were the UFC
guy. It's both. It's okay. I got Poirier. He's the better all-around fighter. He's bigger and better, and he's the better wrestler in the end. They're both highlight reel fighters. This one should be a dandy. I'm going with Poirier, though.
Yeah, I'm going with Poirier as well. Only losses since 2017 are against Khabib and Oliveira. Chandler's not better than either of those guys. Poirier gets the job done Saturday night at MSG.
This one I don't have much of an opinion on. I think I'll agree with them too with Poirier. But this next one, it's Pereira and Adesanya. Adesanya -190. Joey?
Give me Pereira.
Wow.
The only guy that's put Izzy to sleep in his career. He was posting a picture in like Times Square because the fight's in New York City Saturday. He posted a picture in Times Square because Izzy had the post game thing, the frozen like Elsa. He posted a picture with someone dressed as Elsa. He's winning this fight. It's plain and simple.
All right, Izzy's taking it. It's going to be an insanely close fight. There's no knockout in this one. These guys will just be trading blows. It's just standing up fight. That's what it is. I think Izzy will probably win by decision.
Zach? Let's go. Adesanya is taking this one. This is the one that takes Joey down from the top of the leaderboard.
Oh, yeah.
But moving over to college football, number 4 TCU at number 18 Texas. Texas is the favorite at -7. Zach, who you got?
Vegas knows something. They're at home, Texas. They know something. Quinn Ewers, he's gonna go off in this one. Quinn Ewers to the moon, Texas.
When you say Vegas knows something, my thought was just the first week or the second week of the season when Texas hosted Ohio State at Texas, and that was a close
Alabama.
game. Was it? It was Alabama. You're right. But regardless, TCU, I think moves to 10-0. It's a weird spread with Texas being such a touchdown favorite. Give me the Horned Frogs.
I agree with Joey at TCU, but with time weighing down, we're going to move up to the NFL. Vikings at Bills. Bills -7.5. Joey, you got?
So this obviously comes down to if Josh Allen plays this game. So we're assuming this is with Josh Allen?
He's going to be
Okay, with Josh Allen, the Buffalo Bills, without a question.
Yes.
I agree with you. Allen won't lose 2 in a row. He will not lose 2 in a row, especially when it's on his home field. He's going to be looking for a W here.
I agree. I mean, you really can't really bet against the Josh Allen Bills, but I mean, obviously they did lose to the Jets, but if without Josh Allen, I wonder how this game shakes out. But with Josh Allen, the Bills are changing this.
You know what? I don't want this to be unanimous. I'm changing to the Vikings.
Wow.
Give me the Vikings.
Right.
Kirk Cousins was on the plane with swagger. Josh Allen's right elbow is trashed. Give me the Vikings.
Crazy.
I'm changing that pick.
Crazy.
For the record.
I do. Couple shout outs.
Go for
One,
it.
Harry ran the New York City Marathon. Shout out to you, Harry.
Let's go,
and
Harry.
My cousin Jared. The Islanders beat the Rangers.
And Jared.
Only
the Islanders
one team
are better.
owns New York.
The Islanders are
one
better.
team owns New York.
That's all. That'll do it for Extra Innings. That's all the time we have on today's episode of Stick to Sports. Be sure to tune back in Tuesday, December 6th, our season finale right here on WTOP-10.
Welcome back to College Code, the newest show on WTOP. Stay tuned, you won't want to miss this.
back to another episode of College Code,
where we talk about everything that has to do with being a college student.
So, how's life going for everybody?
Life is going pretty good. I don't know. Life has been honestly quite stressful. You guys know I'm the head photographer for the Media Summit.
Oh, right. That's this week.
Yeah, which is this week. So like everything is like coming to a head.
Mm-hmm.
All of the preparing, the planning, the stressing is kind of like all like
It's happening.
It's happening. Like, it's this week. And by the way, if any of you guys are watching, which I hope you are, I hope you all plan on attending the Media Summit, which is this Wednesday, October 25th, and it will be in Waterman Theater. We also have breakout sessions that will be happening, I believe, from 9:10 to 10:05 in MCC. So let's start the topics. First, we have costume predictions.
Well, I think there's going to be a ton of Barbie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. When did that come out? July?
July. I would definitely say a lot of Barbie because of all the like costume changes in the show. And not in the show, the movie. The show. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
And I think even now for like Halloween parties and on IG, you're always seeing Barbie somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know like one of my favorite trends that went on last Halloween was there was a lot of people that redid like old TV show covers. Like I love that. Like I actually had the opportunity to redo that for a digital photography class. Like I had to do like a set of 10 images, and I was able to do like and my topic was early 2000s movie covers. So let's get into the next topic.
Let's get into the next topic, and that topic is best Halloween candy.
It's not candy corn. Not candy.
Oh my God.
I'll say that right now.
I don't want to be a hater or anything, but like I know Tootsie Rolls are like popular and everyone gives them out, but like I'm not a huge Tootsie Roll fan.
I'm not a chocolate Tootsie Roll fan, but vanilla Tootsie Rolls are
they make
fire.
I like their fruit ones.
Fruit ones, I'm not a big fan of the fruit ones. I only get them for the vanilla ones.
Really?
You like dots?
Yeah, I love vanilla chocolate.
You like dots?
Is it
dots?
like the chewy ones that come in the
Yeah, I like them.
Oh.
But they get stuck in your teeth like crazy though.
Yeah.
I prefer chocolate over candy.
But like what kind of chocolate? Like Snickers?
Any chocolate. I'm have a terrible sweet tooth, but I don't know, candy makes me nauseous.
Oh.
Yeah, same.
I don't know. When you guys say candy, I put chocolate and candy in like the same category. I don't know, maybe that's just me.
I mean, I feel like chocolate is candy.
It is a candy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it's like a sweet, so yeah, that's I really
like
thought
chocolate
of
and
that.
candies. I don't know, potato.
Let's get into the next topic.
So I want to talk about like how to deal with conflict. I think for me, I don't want to come across as like this as like a negative thing, because I'm not saying we have to start beef with everybody. But I think, growing up and just, being in college now, you encounter a lot of situations that maybe are not the best. And I think it's okay to be confrontational sometimes. I feel like that's my hot take. I feel like, in a respectful way, I feel like you can say like, hey, I just wanted to talk to you about something, like say with a friend or like a roommate or like I don't know, somebody you're close with, I feel like that's okay.
Yeah. I know for me, like, I'm kind of weird with confrontation. I tend to, like, stay away from it.
Yeah.
Mainly because, like, confrontation just is not my thing. Especially with, like, roommates and stuff. Luckily, for, like, a year, I was able to room with one of my best friends. And, like, it was really weird because at my old school, we had suites. Like, it was a suite. So, like, it was my room, kitchen, bathroom, her room. And, like, anytime, like we would have, like, issues, like, we were, it's weird. Like, we're almost, like, the same person. Like, we literally, we conflict the same way. I can't even think of the word. So like we'll go like 2 to 3 days without like speaking to each other, which is crazy because like, I don't know how. And then either I need to tell her something or she has something to tell me, and we'll just like see each other and we're like, so we're still beefing or what's up?
It just blows over.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Then we'll just talk.
Confrontation, like being confrontational, that's something you learn over time. Because definitely with friends or even, it's easier to be confrontational to strangers.
Like going through like school and stuff.
Yeah, going through school and everything, because I don't know, personally, if you're friends with somebody, it's so difficult to bring up a conversation and be so honest about something that's bothering you. But like once you like learn how to do it, like the first couple times, it gets way easier.
I feel like as long as you're respectful, I also think there's like a certain way to go about it. Like you're not gonna go scream at somebody. Like, that's not the way to go. But I think if something is bothering you, you have a right to say it in a respectful way. And I think not a lot of people like confrontation, and I don't like confrontation, but and it's scary to do. But like you said, Sana, like, it's something you learn over time, and I think it's an important skill to like have, especially growing up and like being in college now. Yeah, like, I just feel like it's okay. I think being respectful and bringing it up in like a way that you're not like attacking the person, but also just, you know, yeah.
I also would say, like, take this time in college to use as almost like practice to deal with conflict. Because when you go out into the adult world, a lot of the stuff that flies in college won't fly in the adult world. So I would just say, like, take as much time now to really gain those conflict management skills. So when you go to that job, when you go to, you know, official adulthood, you're not making, you know,
like struggling.
Yeah, you're not struggling too much.
Okay, let's get into the next topic, which is Halloween movies. Do you guys like scary movies?
I have a lot to say about this. I love scary movies.
See, I actually hate scary movies, but I love Halloween movies, but I'm more of like a Disney Halloween movie kind of
like Halloween Town?
Oh my god. Man.
Okay, can you rank
Halloween Town?
That? And that's crazy.
Halloween Town 1, Halloween Town 2, and then Return to Halloween Town, because why isn't Kim not in it?
Return to Halloween Town isn't that bad.
We don't consider it a Halloween Town. We don't consider it in the series.
Oh,
okay.
Ziggy has opinions.
That's my opinion, because it's almost like taking Daniel out of Harry Potter. You won't have Harry Potter. Why
taking Harry out of Harry Potter? Yeah, that's crazy.
Honestly. And another plug for the media summit. One of the writers on Return to Halloween Town is one of the panelists. So if you have any questions about that, come to the media summit.
You just plug that. So this is not an ad or whatever.
I mean, I have to.
We could stray away from Halloween movies for a second. We could talk about Disney Channel Halloween episodes.
What about
I love those.
Did you? What movie was it? It's gonna bother me for like the rest of my life. I remember being at a basketball game, like playing as like an 8-year-old, talking to my teammate on the sideline about it was Girl vs. Monster.
I was just gonna say that movie too.
Which movie was that? The one with the Olivia Hope?
Yeah.
Oh,
She was like
I
Monster
like that
Hunter.
movie.
I haven't seen it since I was small.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in a
movie.
minute. I'm not gonna lie, that one like villain lady kind of scared me. Like when she had like this scene where like she like came in through like a window and she was like it was like a real jump scare kind of.
I don't remember anything.
It had good music too.
Oh, there was
the
this
Disney
song
movies.
for the credits. They ate that up.
Had Me Hello, is that it?
Oh my god, yes, that was the song. Yeah. They ate that up.
But anyways.
So let's get into the next topic. Dealing with stress.
Oh man.
Yeah, honestly,
Well, you said you were really stressed for this week.
Dealing with stress, honestly, I wish I could give you guys more advice, but the best advice I could give you guys is try to find like time out of your day to truly just like not think about anything. Like I always like to give myself at least like half an hour to an hour to just do something that's like calming to me, like either walk, listen to music, do something, because like in college, like you cannot escape stress. Stress is literally a part of being a college student. So the best advice I can give anybody with dealing with stress is just trying to find happy places, or, you know, how do you guys deal with stress?
I'd say find a hobby.
I like to nap. I like to watch TV. You know, get some snacks or whatever.
Oh, I love snacks. Snacks.
Yeah.
Well, not like stress eating, but like, you know,
But
having like an Oreo.
Allowing yourself to do stuff without guilt. You know what I mean? To relax without guilt.
I think that's important.
Yeah, especially in college. Like I feel guilty for like taking an hour just to like chill out. I'm like, oh my god, like we doing this, like we doing that. Yeah. So
coming up, our own Aoife will be carving a pumpkin with you all. Stay tuned for more on College Code.
Hey, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No, but you've got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
What's going on?
Yeah, dude, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Yeah, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30?
Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa.
You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow. Get a closer to that one.
Matthew,
Look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
Welcome back to College Code. We are going to be showing you some pretty fun things. For once in a while, I've carved a pumpkin. Welcome back to College Code. I'm Aoife, and today I'm going to be carving a pumpkin and talking about my college experience. Well, before I get started, I just want to say I'm carving with a steak knife, and I don't have a pumpkin carving kit, so before any of you are like, Aoife from College Code made me chop my finger off, I didn't.
Yeah, let
You
them know.
did that yourself. Yeah, exactly. So don't do this if you have a steak knife like me. I'm not endorsing this. Okay, I'm gonna start by cutting its head off.
Aoife, did you name the pumpkin?
So that's the thing, I'll get emotionally attached.
But like, wait, hold on. You didn't even tell him, like, what are you carving?
What am I carving? A pumpkin. No.
Like, you have, like, are you just doing like a regular like jack-o'-lantern phase?
Yeah. The way I carve pumpkins, I don't know about you guys, but I start by taking like the stem off, and then you clean out the pumpkin, which, ew, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. And then after the pumpkin is all hollow, you draw a face or draw whatever you want, and then you carve out on the lines. But again, since I don't have a kit, we'll see, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna start by carving out its little hat. Oh my god. You know, I called my dad earlier and I was like, do you think I'll be able to carve a pumpkin with a steak knife? And he was like, no. Look at me now. Barely carving it. This is dehumanizing. Well, I should start talking about my college experience. So what should I talk about?
Why did you choose Oswego?
Good question. So Oswego wasn't my first choice, but you didn't hear that from me. I actually wanted to go to Temple University in Philadelphia, and when I really was committed to it, I really wanted to go. And I was ready to commit, but then I was like, oh, I'll just go visit. And then I hated it. It was too busy, it was too big. They also wouldn't give me enough money, so. But then I visited Oswego. I remember going with my dad, and I saw it, and it was like busy enough where I wasn't like overwhelmed, but quiet enough where I felt, you know, good going there. And then also the broadcasting program is pretty great, and that's my major, so that's why I chose it. It's funny how things work out. Oh, God.
Yeah! Come on!
Ew! Anyways, what else should I talk about while I'm scooping the innards of this pumpkin?
Do you have any pumpkin flavored favorite dishes or desserts?
So hot take, I don't like pumpkin pie.
Oh, not what would my
What? I'm not gonna
know,
say. Like, do you like sweet potato pie though?
No. I know,
Okay,
it's
that's
American.
blasphemy. I don't do
Take
that.
it out of his house immediately.
Oh, okay, bye, Susan. I guess I'm not invited back to college code anymore. So I like pumpkin spice lattes sometimes, but only sometimes. But then I also feel bad ordering them because I feel like I get judged every time I get it. But maybe it's not that deep and I'm just, you know.
So, like, what do you think is the most like challenging thing about college?
There's a lot of challenging things about college. It's hard to pick just one.
No, honestly, I think for me, let me think. I think for me is like making friends and like keeping friends, because it's like it's easy to make friends, but it's well, okay, I don't want to say it's hard to keep friends, but it's like you come to college and you make certain friends, and I'm not here to talk smack, but you make some friends, and then you realize like maybe you don't want to be hanging out with them anymore because they don't really align with your values, and then you're like, oh, what do I do? You know? So I think, you know, finding the people you want to spend your time with is important. And, you know, I feel like also too, is that there's a lot of pressure, and especially with me and like my friends back home, like we talk about this, is like, everyone's like, college is the best 4 years of your life. And it's like, really?
No.
Are you kidding?
That's like, yeah, that's, I hear when people say that. Because like, honestly, college isn't like what everybody makes it out to be.
It's a building part though.
Yeah, like, I'm not gonna lie to you though. I would not have met some of my most closest friends. I would not have experienced a lot of the things I consider like mind blowing had I not went to college. But like, there are certain times when like I'm going through stuff and I'm like, dang, you know, I really wish I would have took like a year off or something. Yeah. I wish, like, because right now I'm getting my driver's license. I'm a senior in college. Going to college, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get this ASAP, no Rocky. But mind you, I was in the middle of nowhere where there was no driving school. It was really hard.
Yeah.
And like, I know if I would have took a year off, I would have been able to get that done. So
but like, I think also it's like important not to, and I learned this the hard way. It's like, it's important not to beat yourself up.
Oh yeah.
Because like all these, and it sounds like so like cliche, but all these, all these experiences shape you to be who you are, you know? And I think like, I feel like my first 2 semesters, no, that's not true. My first 2 years, I wouldn't say terrible. I'm not gonna say terrible, but like not the greatest at times. But it's like, those already happened, it's in the past, so it's time to move on, you know? And I feel like, you know, college isn't preparing you for your adult life. I feel like people don't look 4 years beyond college. They kind of think, oh, my career, but they don't think about like what's to come, I guess, socially, because college is the best 4 years of your life, you know? But I think there's like so much ahead, and there's no point like beating yourself up. So I actually want to avenge all the kindergartners that laugh at me. Oh. You know when people say, no, I don't know if you have this, if this is a universal experience. You know when people say, spell I-cup, and you spell I-C-U-P, and they start laughing at you because you're saying, haha, you said I-C-U-P. That's not embarrassing for me. That should be embarrassing for you, because I see you pee. You don't see me pee. You have your pen.
It struck a nerve. It struck
I was thinking about that, like, this is why I can't sleep, because
you were thinking about that the other day. You could not sleep.
No, like I was like thinking about this. I was like getting ready for bed, and I was like, that's such a stupid thing. I mean, we're in college now. Nobody says that, but I was thinking about it, and I was like, that's dumb.
I'm gonna go say it to somebody now.
Yeah, and then you can.
I see you pee.
But no, but that's the thing. It's embarrassing for you if you say that to somebody. They see you pee, Sona.
I said, oh.
Yeah. Everyone, all these kindergartners are dumb because they're laughing because I see you pee.
She just called children dumb. Did you hear that?
I got the majority of the pumpkin seeds out. I'm kind of over it. I'm done. So now I'm gonna draw a face on with a Sharpie and then see if I can carve it out. We'll see.
What emotions are you giving the pumpkin?
I'm gonna make him scary, but no. Oh. I'm not an artist. I'm not gonna make him scary. I'm gonna make him like, I'm gonna go like the pumpkins, no, the jack-o'-lanterns you see in like TV, you know?
Like Halloween Town?
Yeah. Yes? I don't think I've seen Halloween Town. So let me show you what I'm going for. We'll see if I actually achieve. We'll see. I think his teeth are too small.
But like, you need to give it a nose though. You forgot the nose.
He needs a nose? Really?
Do they have noses?
Aww. So now I'm carving out the pumpkin's face. Yeah.
What are some things you wish you would have done, I guess, not differently, but if you could have done anything like differently in your college experience so far, what would you have wanted to? Yeah,
I mean, I try not to live with like regrets. But However, I think if I could like redo my freshman year again, is like I would get involved from like the get-go in like a club. Because I think, and like it's fair enough, it's so easy to get overwhelmed with homework and like, you know, trying to, like, it's important to keep your grades up. Because C's get degrees, but don't do that. Get A's. Or try for a minute. Anyways, so I don't know, I just think getting involved early and like say something that's like a club that's in your career field and then also like a club that's like for fun. Because you never know who you're gonna meet. And then also like, I don't know, I just feel like it's good to get out there and not be in your dorm at like 7 p.m. on like a Wednesday, you know? So this is my jack-o'-lantern man.
Oh, that's so cute.
I think I'm gonna name him. Yeah, oh man. Maybe I shouldn't. I'm gonna name him Jack. So original, so creative, so funny. I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk about my college experience now. Because I talked about what I wished I did as a freshman. You know, but now I'm involved with a bunch of, well, I wouldn't say a bunch of clubs. I do a lot for WTOP, which is very fun, it's fun. I honestly really enjoy it. And then I write for the Oswegonian. I write for the opinions column because I'm very opinionated. So that's a lot of fun. I definitely think, I don't know, I think it also makes me excited for my future career because, I don't know, there's just, I don't even know what I want to do, like, specifically, but it makes me feel like I'm in the right field. Well, thank you for watching me carve my pumpkin. I hope at least it was sort of fun. It was fun for me, but now I need to wash my hands. Bye!
That was pretty fun.
It was.
Have you guys ever carved a pumpkin?
I have when I was younger, but not recently.
I have not carved a pumpkin.
Ever?
To my knowledge, I don't think I've carved a yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Why didn't you tell me?
I eat pumpkin stuff, I guess, but I don't carve them. I want to, though. It looks pretty fun.
We should.
Well, okay, before we go to break, let's play a quick game of Halloween Would You Rather. Okay.
Ooh.
So, okay, would you rather be the only one at a costume party, with a costume on, or be the only one with a costume, like, with no costume?
With no costume?
Did that make sense?
I feel like I've been in both positions, so I'd rather be the one without a costume.
I'd be embarrassed if I was the only one with a costume.
Yeah. I would say without a costume, but I would turn my thing, like whatever I was wearing, into a costume.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, would you rather explore a haunted mansion or go on a ghost tour?
Ghost tour, because if something is like haunted, I'm not going in.
Neither.
Yeah, ghost tour, I guess.
I don't deal with ghosts.
That wasn't an option. It's would you rather.
Well,
anyway.
I would rather not do either of them. We'll be back with more on College Code. Stay tuned.
And it could be your last chance to see one occur for 2 decades, as the next time one will be visible over the continental U.S.
He's May 84. Yarrow told police in the hospital that he had pressed the doorbell and waited.
They mix with oxygen and nitrogen and briefly
What's going on?
Yeah, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Matt, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30?
Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa.
You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow. Get a close up of that one.
Matthew,
Broadcast news.
look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
With Halloween right around the corner, parties are going to be hard to miss.
We at College Code want to make sure you are being as safe as you can while enjoying a night out. Even though we don't like thinking about it, drug overdoses do happen.
Naloxone is a medicine that temporarily reverses an opioid overdose. It is more commonly known as Narcan. You can typically find it in a nasal spray. Have you guys ever heard of Narcan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I carried it around with me.
I was actually trained as an RA to do it.
Yeah, I'm trained too, yeah.
Yeah.
I would recommend a lot of people to go get trained on it just because it's quick and simple.
Yeah.
And a lot of places like offer it for free.
Yeah.
So I would say it can't hurt to at least get a little knowledge on it.
I agree.
Yeah. There are a lot of New Yorkers that don't know about the 911 Good Samaritan law. The law protects everyone regardless of age. You will not be prosecuted or charged, but this is limited to certain charges. So if you or anybody you know are interested in getting trained on how to properly use Narcan, the Oswego County Health Department offers free Narcan training. For more information, please visit health.oswegocounty.com. And I would really recommend you all take advantage of it. Literally, Narcan can literally save a life, especially with Halloween coming up. You guys are going to be partying. It's kind of a part of the college, I guess, life to go out, you know. And I've lost a few people to drug overdose. And I know if Narcan, if they had that or if they were more knowledgeable about it, that could have potentially have saved them. So I hope you all are using, you know, these resources that are literally given to you for free. So yeah, that's it for the second episode of College Code.
We hope you enjoyed the show.
Thank you for tuning in. Have a good night.
And we'll see you on the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
La 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 la. Free. La 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 la. La 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 la. Free.
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat apples and bananas?
Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
We'll deep dive into our feelings in our Real Talk segment. Stay tuned because it's about to get real.
And it could be your last chance to see one occur for 2 decades, as the next time one will be visible over the continental U.S.
He's May 84. Yarrow told police in the hospital that he had pressed the doorbell and waited.
They mix with oxygen and nitrogen and briefly
Hello and welcome to the second season of International Journey. On International Journey, we share amazing journeys of graduating international students. Today, we have a guest with us who is very special, Charlie. Hello, Charlie. How
Hi,
are
Charlie.
you?
Hi, it's nice meeting you.
Yeah, it's nice having you here today.
Oh,
I want to
thank you.
start off by saying, can you introduce yourself to the audience and tell us something about yourself, a fun fact?
Okay, for sure. Hi, my name is Charlie. I'm an international student from South Korea. This is my senior year. I'm actually super duper senior, so I'm about to graduate. I'm pretty excited, and the fun fact about myself is I have 4 different tattoos in my body.
Ooh, that's a really cool fun fact. Nice. So I know you have a similar major to mine. I'm a broadcasting and mass communications major.
Cool.
So tell me why you chose broadcasting and mass communication / film studies or cinema studies.
Oh yeah, thanks for pointing out my one another major as well. And the reason that I choose broadcasting is I'm really interested in video production. I really like to make my own videos, and because it's really fun. And I think it's a really great way to just express my identity, my interests. It's a really smart way, and I spread my interest to cinema production because I kind of found myself as one person between cinema and broadcasting, something artistic or something aesthetic at the same time. So I kind of extended my interest and decided to choose cinema as my major as well.
Yeah, was there anything that really got you into this? Was there a movie that you watched or just something that really inspired you to start doing cinema studies like that?
Well, actually the first time catch my eyes was actually kind of musical films like La La Land or Rain in the Rain. It's just it's very fabulous and just very outstanding movies that kind of catches my mind at the first time. But later then I actually was more into dramatic or kind of horror films that actually kind of deeper levels. It kind of takes a little bit of time at the first time the audience understand the movie, but it's really worth the experience to spend the time that movie.
Yeah, for sure. So tell us why you chose SUNY Oswego.
Okay, that's exactly what I expected. So the reason that I choose Oswego is, of course, we have a very beautiful lake, and their sunset is amazing, and that's what everybody's gonna say. But more realistically, I actually have to financially support myself, and actually SUNY Oswego was willing to just give me a decent amount of scholarship. So yeah, I really appreciate it, and just I choose to decide the school. And the school has a pretty nice broadcasting program as well, as you know. So I think that I'm never going to be regretting my decision, and I really love here.
Yeah, that's really great. I'm glad that you kind of found somewhere. It's like your second home in a way, right? You would say? You would say it's like your second home from South Korea?
Yeah, it is. It definitely is.
That's great. Do you have any friends here that came with you from South Korea, or you met them here?
I actually do not have a lot, and to be honest, I do not have a lot of friends from my country. And and at the first time, I actually was trying my best to make friends from different country with mine, because I think that's the purpose, and that was the first reason that I came here. So it was actually kind of I was struggled a lot at the first time I got here, but I think I got used to it, and actually the language and the culture barriers wasn't even a big deal to make nice friends. So I think it was really great decision to do that.
Yeah, and I heard you like to travel, right?
Yeah.
So why do you want to come to America? What really was I want to go to the United States?
Well, there's not actually special reason that I choose America specifically, but it's kind of America is kind of a well-known country in my country when they are choosing the study abroad program or things like that. So I think obviously I do not have a lot of choices when I do the study abroad program, so that's why I choose America. But America, as everybody knows, is kind of a lot of diversity was gathered, and they're making synergy, and we have a lot of chances to make a lot of friends from diverse cultures. So I think it also was a really great decision for me to do that.
Yeah, you talked a little bit about diversity and stuff. What other countries do you possibly want to explore?
Well, I've never been to Africa. I actually have been 5 continents so far. I've been Vietnam, I've been Japan, I've been Germany, Cuba, and here I'm in America right now. And I've been in Australia. I actually was staying in Australia for a year, so that was decent amount of time that I spent there. So I've been literally every continent, but I've never been to Africa. So of course I wanted to go there and explore something.
Yeah, for sure. And I know there's international students that are from there. So if you ever have spoken to them or anything, heard experiences from them, have you?
I actually have not had enough chances to hanging out with some friends from like Africa. And I actually didn't even know that we do have a lot of like international students from Africa. But yeah, if I got another chances, I will utilize my rest of my times here and just like make some more friends in Africa.
Yeah, most definitely. And I hope that you really get to travel the world, especially with college coming to a close for you soon. So yeah. So that is just absolutely amazing. Thank you, Charlie. We'll talk more about Charlie's journey after the break, so stay tuned.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No, but you've got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
What's going on?
Yeah, dude, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Yeah, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30?
Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa.
You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow.
Wow.
Get a close-up of that one.
Matthew, broadcast news.
Look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
Welcome back to International Journey. Today we have Charlie with us. Hi, Charlie.
Hi again.
We were talking about you and how you enjoy making friends and just kind of feeling out Oswego for yourself. So can you share some of those memories, all the things that you love about being here with us?
Oh, that's actually a broad question. I actually have no idea where to start with. I definitely want to start with my friends that I met here. So let me just start with the friends that I met in Cayuga, because Cayuga is the building that I'm working right now. So I actually have a lot of nice co-workers in that building. My first semester as an RA, I was actually kind of a little nervous. I was really panicked, and oh my God, it's really hard for me to make friends and just be connected with them, because that was literally my first semester staying in the West Campus, and I was actually a little scared because I did not know anybody there. But actually, they were just welcoming me pretty well. And after one semester after, I got more used to working there. So I was always willing to just help if I could. I always can cover my friendship, and was helping decorating the stuffs and doing if we have to be paired up, then I also help them a lot. So I think whenever I was just trying to help them, it's easier for me to just make friends as well. So yeah, it was a really nice journey.
Yeah. Is there one specific moment on campus that has really made you feel like you're at home?
Well, yeah. I would also choose my coworkers as well, because when you're working together, you kind of feels like you're being connected, because you have a same hardship or kind of same challenges, but you guys are overcoming together. So I think that's also great way to just get used to the new country, just get a job. Even though it's kind of small thing, just start with the small thing, and you could get more chances with that experience. So I think it was a very smart way to get some jobs and be friends with them. So that's why I feel like this is my second home.
Yeah, I think SUNY Oswego does a really good job of having a lot of networking and connectors for people. So like if you're doing something here, oh, you'll know somebody for something else. And that's how you probably work in the communications department as well, with knowing Tim, and because we both know Tim from there.
We do, yeah.
So I totally get that. I know you mentioned being an RA a little bit. Tell me about that. How's that experience? That's really important. You're like the lifeline on campus.
Yeah, of course. It's actually kind of uncommon. It's like I actually have never seen the people's RAs like who's from the same country with me, or at least like East Asian country. I do not have a lot of chances to see the other RAs from like the same country with me. So I really hope like I could be a really great example for them to just like let's hire some like more people from China, like Japan or Korea. So I really hope like I could be a little help for them to just like start with their careers. Like so it's drove me like they have already experienced like the students like working here, but she's from like South Korea. So I think I kind of like make a histories of it. So I really hope I could be helpful. And since like a lot of people when I started this job really helped me a lot. So yeah, that's what I hope so.
Yeah, and what do you think your impact has been on campus? If you were to describe how you've been as a community member, what would you say?
I've always tried. Actually, there was like a gap years for me. There was like a 3 years of a gap years. So first half of my school year was actually not that. It was actually more like struggle than I was struggle, and I was actually not got used to the classes, not get used to the like homework and stuff. So yeah, first 3 semester was like very struggling, but after I came back, I got some more experience. I got bored, and it's just like I got some more experience. So I think I got more comfortable to find a job and to find the better classes that worked for me. So I think I kind of like have a keen eyes to just like choosing the job or choosing the majors or choosing my interest or something like that. So like I think it kind of like was an advantage for me to just like make an impact to like other international students as well. So yeah, she also was struggle at the first time, but yeah, she was like growing up, she was struggle, but after she kind of found a job and got used to it, and she would always like ask to help if she needed, and yeah, you guys always could do that as well, because I did it and you could do that as well.
Very nice, Charlie. Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing that.
Yeah.
So we're gonna watch a video about your time on campus.
Oh.
Let's see it right now.
No snacks.
I wanna green like I wanna be like I wanna press my
I'll just... Jimmy, come here. Dog. Come here, buddy. Yeah, like... These guys are so good, guys. Oh my gosh.
That was a great video. Thank you so much for sharing those pictures with us, Charlie.
I'm happy to share.
Yeah. Tell us about some of those pictures. I saw you had so many friends there. You were eating ice cream, going on Halloween-like activities. Yeah, tell us about it.
Okay. There was actually some pictures, not even from this country, because I actually wanted to go over some countries that I've been. There are some pictures that I've been like Cuba, and I saw some pictures me in Australia. I would just tell more about like when I was in Australia, because it absolutely like helps me a lot when I was coming back. It really helped me a lot to just get used to the like every like experience here as well. Because Australia is also one of the English-using country. It's like a few years ago I decided to go to Australia, and I because of like financial reasons, and I actually decided to go to Australia instead of my country because I could choose. I could just simply go back to my country or choose another countries to get some more experience and make some money and stuff. But I choose to go to Australia because at that moment I was like actively running like English. So I just don't want to like take like a moment to just to take off just like not using English at all. So I choose like, Australia, and I got like a lot of like working experiences there. I literally do like 8 different jobs. I was working as a chef, like a marketing associate, like fundraisers. What else? Like
8 different jobs.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's actually a lot. Yeah.
That is a lot. How did you manage all of that?
Well, yeah, so that's how I like kind of run like a time management skill as well, and I was running a lot of like a teamwork and risk management skill as well, because Australia was also a completely different country for me, but I overcame it, and through that experience I overcame the new experience, new countries. It also helps me a lot when I came back, and I was like super comfortable to make friends and like meet with my professor. I was not shy at all. So I think I was born as like a completely different person after I've been in Australia, and I met a lot of nice friends there as well, and I made a lot of friends in the workplace. So again, I highly recommend the people to just get some jobs, and it's easier way to just get used to the new country and make new friends. So yeah.
Yeah, and can you tell me, before we go to break, a little bit about your passion for photography? I know you work in the communications department with it, taking photographs for pretty much all of SUNY Oswego, but also all those pictures you took yourself, so it's obvious that you really like taking photos. Tell me about it.
Yeah, well, I actually have never taken like photograph classes, but I really love like taking pictures. And every time I was traveling, I took a lot of pictures because I love taking pictures. So I think I found something in common between like photograph and the video productions. I mean, it's completely two like different procedure, but I also find something in common. So I think it's also kind of great way to train myself to have a better video production as well. So yeah, I would just keep trying on it. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Well, thank you, Charlie. We're going to go to a break, but stay tuned for more after this.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Shine on that boy. Look at the bling. Look at do we got a diamond tester on? Yeah, that's getting bad. Yep.
10 out of 10 recommend on Yelp.
We're going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Hey, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine. But I need that back. No. Kevin!
Welcome back to International Journey. Today we have Charlie with us. Charlie, I know you're a graduating senior. Can you tell us how you're feeling so close to graduating in December?
Yeah, I mean, of course I am excited, and I'm also scared at the same time. I think like every other like graduating students have the same feeling with me. But for me, it took like 6 years for me to like complete this journey. So it was like a decent amount of time I spent here. I mean, I didn't spend like 46 years here. I took like 3 years out, but still it counts. So I am really excited, but I don't think that I'm fully ready. So I still have to just like working on it, like find a job, find a new place to like work, stay. So at the same time, I'm very scared as well.
I understand, and anybody in your position would be scared. I know that I'm graduating the semester after you, so not too long after. I don't have any plans set up, nothing, and I know a lot of people can say the same, even for graduating in December. So I just want to tell you that, like, you're not alone. Everybody is on their own path, right?
Well, you're doing great.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
I wanted to ask, though, I know with not having so many specific plans, but do you have a general idea for what you want to do after college?
Yeah, of course. I would stay here for an extra year, and I don't have any solid plan after that 1 year, but at least I'm just gonna stay here one extra years, and I think I'm just gonna like start to like find some jobs in my area, like video production, or like I was working as like advertising like expertise like in the PR agency company back in my country. So I think I want to develop that experience, and so I can work in the PR agency or like kind of advertising company as well. So I think, yeah, I think I would have more chances to utilize my creativity, stuff like that. So that's how I set it. But yeah, as again, I do not have a solid plan. So
yeah, what kind of skills do you think that you're going to be taking back to your country compared to maybe like other candidates that are in South Korea right now?
Of course, like diverse experiences that I had here in this country, and I think like one of the like advantage I got here, like studying abroad, is like I do not even have to try harder to like keep myself to be motivated and like grow up myself, because I literally have a perfect environment to grow up myself, because you're from like different culture with me, and everyone else has like a different cultures and different country, but yeah, they kind of keep motivated because they are all, like willing to share their stories, and it kind of makes me to grow up. So yeah, I would just point that out, and I think I would choose that as my strength as well.
Yeah, that's really great that you have like a diverse background. Not everybody can say that for sure. With graduation right around the corner, are you thinking of any last plans or things to do in Oswego?
Yeah, I think I would focus on my jobs that I was taking, and the classes that I'm taking. I think I would take like extra times to my independent study, because I'm making my own film right now. I have a rough plan, but I actually haven't started my filming yet, and I need a lot of actors. So I think I would just focus on it pretty much. And since I'm a teen, like TA and an RA at the same time, so my duty is like kind of assisting the other students. I think I would like to just focus on that duty as well, and because like this is also kind of great chance for me to train myself and get like a more leadership skill as well.
Yeah, and what are you gonna miss the most about SUNY Oswego? Don't say me, but think about what else you're gonna miss the most.
Yeah, of course you are also one of the people that I'm missing the most, and I'm really gonna miss Haley, who cast me. She actually didn't give me a chances. She didn't even give me a choice, but I'm really happy to be here. So that's important. And yeah, of course I'm gonna miss my friends that I made. I made a lot of great friends in Cooper. I don't work in Cooper anymore, but I made a decent amount of like great friends there, because we're actually a kind of hardworking person, right? It's a hardworking job. So I think it's kind of like we kind of made a like special bond each other. It's like we trust each other, we work together. So I think I'm gonna miss them as well. I'm gonna miss my manager. I'm gonna miss my professors. I'm gonna miss my actress that I casted, and I don't know. I think pretty much the people that I met, I'm gonna miss the most. And if I decided, we could definitely meet again at some point, and we can be connected. But it's gonna be hard for us to just like physically like being a distance, and it's gonna harder for me, to be connected and physically meet them. So yeah.
Yeah, and I know this is a crazy question. You haven't thought about this at all, but say it's 10 years down the line, where do you see yourself?
That's really a crazy question, because I couldn't envision myself like next 2 years as well. But That's a really tricky question. Yeah, give me a moment. Well, I would be pretty old, but I still trust my Asian friends. So I hope I do not look that old. And yeah, I would just keep motivated, and so that my mindset is not that old, because I really want to work with like a diverse range of people. So I really hope my mindset is kind of old-fashioned or something. So I try my best to just like keep motivated, keep watching new things, and keep making new friends. So I think it's kind of like healthier way to getting old and just like getting more careers. And yeah, that's what I believe. But really, really creative questions.
Thank you, of course. And you know, Charlie, your family and friends are watching at home. Do you have any last message for them? You could say it to the camera right here.
Whoa. Thanks for watching this. Well, I really appreciate the people who gave me a lot of support, and I couldn't imagine myself graduating this year without your help and support, like emotional support or financial support, doesn't matter. I don't really believe that myself is that like strong and solid person, but it's because of their support, and they're always like willing to help me. So I think that's why I'm here. So I really appreciate what they're done for me, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And I really hope I could pay back. Yeah, I think it's my turn to just like help them out. So yeah, please reach me out if you need any help. I'm always there.
Yeah, for sure. That's great.
Yeah.
I also just want to say, you know, there's other international students at this school. At SUNY Oswego, there's a lot of international students that need their stories to be told. Do you have a message to them to get them in here to talk about their story? Is there anything that you feel like you took from this experience that you could share?
Yeah, I think I have already mentioned like multiple times, but I was also very shy. I was also not that confident at the first time. I wouldn't say I'm not, like for now I'm not that super confident, but at least I'm trying. I keep trying and you get more and more chances. So even though you kind of like feel something, sometimes like some environments around it, you kind of like discourage you at the moment. And I know like as an international student, it must be like a tougher journey to graduate, but yeah, just try to trust yourself and just like keep trying, then you get something. But if you haven't tried anything, you barely get any chances. So yeah, so that's the older message that I wanted to convey.
Thank you, Charlie, and thank you so much for joining us today. I know this comes to the end of our show, but we want to thank Charlie for joining us on the first episode of the second season. And thank you to you, the viewers watching at home, for giving this show attention, because it means a lot to the students. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at isa.internationaljourney. We have another episode for you on November 5th, as well as an International Education Week special on November 14th. Please watch that and stay tuned for the next episode. Have a great night.
Yes, way back in '76. Back when the Earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
The Kinda Late Show with Chloe and Anna. Like licorice, Twizzlers, absolutely nasty.
The thought of turkey is just nauseating.
I think you're wrong, is what I think.
You think I'm wrong a lot of time.
I do think you're wrong a lot.
When you look at the number of disasters in the U.S., chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be